Hi, this is Rich Coles from Productive. I'm going to show you another feature for slightly more advanced project management. So some clients like to have a risk matrix in their dashboards, and so I'm going to show you one right here and show you how you can do it. And I'm going to show you a 3x3, but also the opportunity for a 5x5. Well, what am I talking about? Let's have a look. So here I've got a dashboard for a project, and I've got the project risk matrix. And you can see ultimately what it's showing is how the headlines of the risks for each one, which falls in the category of probability and impact overall. So how am I doing this? Well, I'm going to go to the sheet, and this is ultimately pulling from a sheet, and this is a formula which is looking at the RAID log. So if I go into the RAID log, it's the standard RAID log which we use within Productive, and I've got the RAID type, risk, issue, action, decision, etc. But in this case, I've only got the risks added in. And you can see each one is listed as low, medium, high, and it's given the priority. Based on that priority, ultimately, the formula here is looking at each one and saying, well, tell me, is it, in this case, high impact, H, and low probability, low? So it's high and low. If it is, then add it in. And what I've used is a join collect formula. And within the formula, I've added in a little bullet and the character 10, which means you get a return. So the end result here is for each risk that falls into that category, you have a bullet point and the headline, and then the next one. And they're all on different lines. And as you can see, the formula needs to be a different formula in each box. So this one you'll see, for example, it's low and low, low and low. And otherwise you go and change it around. So the other point to flag out is the formula is a bit more complicated in that I've had to put an if in front to say if it doesn't meet this category, leave it blank. If it is, and then add in the bullet points as well. So this is a formula which we'll be able to provide a template on via the website. So I'll put some links in due course. And also just to show you that you can also create a 5x5 if you so wanted to. Some organizations want to go to 5 measures on here. So you can see in this case, I've got a variety of different risks falling into that category as well. This one is slightly more complicated. If you look at the formula here, that's giving a bit of a sense. And just closing that down, it's because then the scoring matrix here, instead of it low, medium, high, I've gone 1 to 5 of probability. This does add a few more complications if, for example, I add in an action or decision, because they only take one criteria. And so in this case, what I've done is I've said, well, rate it out of 1 to 5 for the probability urgency, and ultimately a 4 and a 5 will still be red overall. So that's a bit of a sense of how you can do slightly more advanced project management using a risk matrix and get this kind of matrix appearing on your dashboard if that is of use for your organization. If you want to dig deeper with levels of expertise for project management for Smartsheet, please do get in touch at Productive. I personally have had 20 years background in industry working with all sorts of projects, and we've been working with Productive with fantastic organizations around the world, supporting them achieve great things using Smartsheet as a platform for project management. So look forward to hearing from you if you want a bit of support. If not, if this video has helped you get to where you need to go, then that is fantastic. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.